participants who have so wholeheartedly participated in this program which has been conducted by ESW. I think we should all have another round of applause for them. Congratulations to all the budding environmentalists, to the senior environmentalists, to all of you who have so much concern about your environment. I guess anything to do, we don't have, we start off, if I start off the Indian tradition and Indian culture and Indian history, it was all about reduce, reuse and recycle. We've never seen our parents, our nana, nani, they would be using one sari, then when it is torn, they would be using it to make some kind of, they'd be stitching it together, making blankets, and they'd be continuously reusing it till it could not be used anymore. Today we have the use and throw system and the use and throw mode. We didn't have Amazon. My grandparents or my parents did not have Amazon.com. We didn't have Flipkart. They didn't have Flipkart. They didn't have Myntra, and they bought a lot less.
Hello.
So what has happened today is that the economics has destroyed our environment, and it is that economics of environment where we have to put our brains and take the emotions out of it. Somewhere down the line, we have increased a lot of consumerism. The setup today, it has increased our demands. It's not like it has increased our needs. It has simply increased our demand. If one phone was fine, we upgrade every year. I remember when the first mobile phone I had in 1998 or in around 2000 I had a Nokia N97. I had used it for 12 years. And then one fine day, somebody had asked me, they said you have to throw the phone away, it was so bad. But I used it for 12 years for the simple reason I thought it was my lucky phone. Today we don't even go into that emotion. We simply buy a new product because it is available. Sometimes it becomes our status symbol. Sometimes it is a need which needs to be fulfilled or a craving which needs to be fulfilled. That is the main reason, I guess. It is the need, the want, and the greed which has kind of brought us standing here today, where we have to have a Rio Callis or a Greta Thunberg to take and voice their opinions. Little children who have gone up to the United Nations to prove a point and to prove a cause. So all of you who are here, standing here today, you do have your small contribution. Exactly like those who are earning a salary, you pay income tax because government आपका कान पकड़ के गर्दन निचोड़ के लेके निकाल रहा है. I guess the government can't be making you responsible on this sense. The responsible, it has to come from within. So आप जो सब इधर आज जमा हुए हैं, आप अपने तरीके से जो आज इधर हैं, so you are environmental scientists and you are caring for your environment, you're caring for your biodiversity, you're caring for your country at large, and you're also caring for your own self and for the next generation. We always think environment as silos. It is not our concern, it is a concern of the government. Only when, as I said yesterday also, only when we are at the wrong end of the system, then we try to realize. As long as we will be not, I would say, hale and hearty, we would be not changing or reducing the use of fossil fuels. We will be having, once we fall sick, then we try to think, oh my God, the government has to do something. It's not the government has to do something, it's about us to take up arms in the whole system and the setup and try to make a difference. So today that you are all here today, I'll make a very simple statement that it's not about what you can do or what you can't do. It's always about what you want to do. हम सोच बहुत करते हैं, हम विचार बहुत करते हैं, लेकिन कहीं पर हम अमल नहीं करते. That has to change a bit here. हमको सोचना भी है, हमको विचार भी करना है, लेकिन सबसे पहले हमको अमल करना है. जो already is in the line or in the pipeline, we have to try to make things happen from our own end. And as responsible citizens of our country, I guess all of you who are here today, you will be in some way or the other responsible not only for yourself, for your country, for your state, for your government, for your children, for your family. You will be taking responsibility. You will be responsible for your institution where you're working. That same responsibility also has to reflect about the environment, about the concern for your biodiversity, about how things should be done in the near future. You have a voice. Make use of it. हम गूंगे नहीं हैं. अगर हम सोच सकते हैं, हम बोल भी सकते हैं. You have a voice, make use of it. If you think something is wrong around you, go and voice it. Tell people that this is not right and this can be rectified. I would go back and say, Greta Thunberg is not history, it has happened. She has shaken. It's a little child who has gone up to the United Nations and shaken the very foundations. She is fighting a battle. She was thrown out of school. She was not allowed to complete her studies. But she did prove a point. So हम अपने अपने तरीके से, maybe we will not be Greta, but who knows? कल हमसे भी कोई Greta Thunberg नहीं बनेंगे. So that potentiality is always with us. We all have that fighting. We fight for everything for ourselves. हम